So we are back here in the temple. You can see the trees are starting to grow now around the edges. So the plan for today is actually to continue making the forest around here. I do got some materials with me today. Actually figured out that I've got one fertile dirt, so I'm gonna go and grab that, and that is the dirt for this place. Albanese summits. So I need to go and grab that as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with that to grab a little bit more dirt, and then we're going to take a look around here. Building a forest is kind of a process that we do a little bit at a time, and the reason why is because I want it to be a little bit more randomized. So flowers need to grow, trees need to grow, and we need to adjust a little bit as we go. And right now I'm just gonna grab a little bit more dirt, and then we're gonna take a look. Another thing that I do want to have some flowers in, but what I figured out is that we cannot plant flowers in the fertile dirt, at least yet, and that is a little bit sad though, because that would look really great to have some flowers in here too. I think that would be really nice and a little bit more natural, but I need to figure out how to do that. This grass actually looks like the grass in Norway, which is really cool. Do have these flowers here as well. They should be a little bit more white though. But anyways, it's the same flowers, same plants. The same with the revel wood as well. These kind of grass like here, also the same that we have in the forest in Norway. And in the city as well, at least. But yeah, anyways, it's pretty cool. Pretty good and nice details. Anyways, let's go down and see if we can find some dirt down here as well. I don't know. Yeah, here I have Albanese summits dirt. I'm looking for some fertile dirt in the Albanese summits. Probably down here maybe. And I'm going to use that in the forest I'm building inside my big mountain. Because I'm building a forest from scratch. I cannot find any. I don't even know how it looks though, so it's a little bit harder for me to find, but should be pretty obvious if you see some changes in terrain around here. Maybe we should have some wolf bane inside there. What about this? No. Let's see. I'm just gonna go here then. If there's gonna be fertile dirt anywhere, it's probably gonna be down here. Probably gonna be down here. Yeah, I cannot see anything. Just moss. Maybe they don't have any fertile Albanese summits dirt. Okay. Gonna check another spot, and then after that I'm just gonna do it with the materials I already got. Okay, then I'm not gonna use any more time looking for it either. But I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna grab something, because I have some trees down here. Just beside my little coliseum down here, I do have a little tree farm. This is hillock, by the way, if you haven't seen it. This is my old base before I moved to the castle. And if you haven't seen this is a tiny little coliseum. Every tiny little gnome down there represent one of you subscribers. But yeah, that's not the task for now. I'm gonna go down here because I have some trees here. Just gonna sleep a little bit. Just gonna go down and I'm gonna pick up some more flowers, I think. Because I got some suggestions having some blue flowers in there. It's gonna bring some flax. And I do have white. Maybe I should have some yellow as well. No, I'm gonna start with blue and white. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take the plane up there. So as you can see, the trees are starting to grow now. Right now it looks a little bit weird because they are just on the edge. Just need to let them grow all the way up first, so I see how far up they go and how they look. Yeah. What I can do here is basically just to change out the terrain though. Either bring some normal spring lands, dirt. Yeah, I probably want gravel with dirt. And I need to multiply it a little bit. If you don't want to travel around the whole world to find more materials, you can just do like this. So I had 4 and now I have 17. Cool, so now I have some gravelwood dirt, and on gravelwood dirt I can actually plant flowers. Just gonna go for two types of flowers first, and then cool, I'm gonna do a little bit at a time, just let it grow up first and then take it from there. This is really sad, I cannot put it in the fertile one. I think that would look better though. Now switching between these two. Here we do have some fertile dirt again. So what I'm gonna do up here to be able to plant some flowers here, I need to change out some of the parts here. That's okay, I'm probably gonna have the Springlands one. So let's try to plant some flowers then. It's a little bit hard to see where I actually put the flowers. I think I'm gonna see if I can make some stairs with some tables while this plant grow though, because that is something else I have on my list, to my little to-do list today, is that I need to fix those holes, because that's gonna be stairways. Ooh, I'm out of flowers, and it seems that there was actually just enough. I did have a couple of wolf paints. Oh yeah, but it was not, of course it was not the seedling. But anyways, we made it around. Just barely. We plant one more here then. Just add the last one. Cool, so this will grow up and yeah. The trees are growing, but these trees are growing a lot higher though. This is step number 2, I think, and then it's one more step, and then this is in the middle here gonna be really fat, and the other one is gonna be really high, and that will cover up most of the wall, I think, and I hope. And then I'm gonna have one row on the outside here with a little bit smaller trees, and then maybe the smallest trees in front of that again. So it's completely covered up with the walls, and it's gonna look like a dense forest. That is the plan at least. Over here we want some stairs going down or up. Depends on which way you're coming from. This is into cave and into the castle. So yeah, it might be that you come out here and want to go to the temple, and then you can go this way or this way. That's the idea. But yeah, since this is a forest, I did got a nice tip of using some tables or stairs. So I'm gonna try that out. Yeah, probably just gonna go down and grab them.
Hello.
Let's see if we can find the carpenter then. There she is.
Welcome.
Tables, I want to use these. And start with 11 and see how far we come. We might have to go and grab some more wood though. Anyways. On the way down, instead of teleport, I can fly down. And see how it looks from the outside. Probably gonna take this direction. So this is the build from the outside. In the end, it's gonna look like a massive castle. That's the plan. So I'm working in here. In here we are building like a little place where you can come and clear your mind, you know. Walk in the forest. Pray to the gods. Whatever. I do have some stones with me, which is nice. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna remove this and just gonna see how it looks. Up this one. Cool, and same on this side. And then another thing that is kind of important though is that they are equal on both sides. At least approximately. Yeah, approximately. Cool, I'm just gonna start building it and modify it while I'm... So the first part here, I probably wanna have the same floor as before. Just trying to aim for the edge there. So I'm gonna try to follow the terrain. It is the most important part. So here I'm actually gonna see if I can use these tables. That would probably look pretty cool, I think. Okay, so let's see. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 up. Yeah, I'm gonna use a lot of tables though, but it's gonna look cool. I don't know how many tables I'm gonna use though, but probably gonna be many. And after doing one side, I'm gonna do it on the other side, so this is gonna take some time though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wanted to go all the way over there, because I need to be a little bit careful as well, so it doesn't fuck up the rest of the build. I can just remove here, because I'm gonna terraform the sides in the end. Make sure that everything fits together. And let's sleep for a little bit. You can sleep on the terrace here. Cool. Trying to rotate so they're gonna fit inside here. But now I see another problem though, and that is that they are not going steep enough. That means that when I come up here, probably need to curve around and go in another direction. Maybe I'm just gonna follow the edge here instead. Cover up this one and just follow the edge. Maybe that is a better idea. I think I'm gonna do that. Then I get another a tiny problem on the other side, because I think I cannot do it on this side. I can do it to a certain degree though, and then I can go in here and then I can go up here again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna redo everything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's a little sad, but anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Let's hope it gets pretty in the end though. It's awesome in the end, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna fit the stairway, and then I'm just gonna terraform everything in the end. So it cool, so the stairway is going up on the edge here. Pick up this one as well. So, cool. I think we are at the correct heights. What I'm gonna do for now I'm just gonna use the revelwood dirt, I think. See, I do have some revelwood dirt. Probably just gonna continue from this side. Very a little bit careful here on the edge because I think I want something else there. I'm gonna fix the trail later on. I don't know how everything looks. So what I need to do then, I need to fix this as well. And that is gonna be granite. And going backwards, and then probably gonna end up going. Oh. Yeah. I knew it was going to happen, you know. But yeah, we didn't die though. Cool, what I was doing was over here. Nice. And then I should probably do the same thing outside here as well. Just gonna make some scaffolding first. Yeah, I probably do want to make it properly with some walls. Because in the end, as I told before, the whole complete build is gonna look like one structure. So it's not gonna be like on the edge here, it's not gonna be what is called? It's not gonna be a mountain like this, it's gonna be blocks. Terrain, it's not gonna be terrain materials. Yeah, I'm gonna do this first, I'm gonna remove. It's turning into night, let's sleep for a little bit then. We do have fixed the mountainside here. We can just remove it again from the stairway. Oh, there we saw a tree pop. Cool, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit stony. So we can run here, and that is the most important part. Let's see here, so go up here. Just gonna remove the scaffolding here, I think. For now. Yeah, I probably need some handrail or something, but we're gonna figure it out. So this was one side. Now we do got the stairway up here. But we do need to fix the other side as well though. That's gonna be a little bit more tricky, I think. Because that needs to go in this direction then. And I probably do want it to continue up here. Backpack is full. Cool, we're gonna continue a little bit. I'm gonna make something like this. This needs to be same level as the other. This is where the new table and new stairway are gonna be. I'm gonna let the mountainside just be like that for now. I'm gonna deal with that later on. But yeah, let's start the process then. Gonna go 5 up and then we're gonna start here, I think. Then I'm gonna wait until it's just being blue like this and then go 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I find the distance I want and then here I think, and then it's gonna be how I want it. Redwood, okay. That level, I think that's cool. I think that's cool actually. Let's see here. So I need to fix the walls here. Cool. And then I'm gonna do the outside here before, so I don't forget about it. Like that. Then the upper part. Here I'm just gonna do rebel wood. For now, at least, I'm gonna fix trails and stuff like that later on. Do you have any suggestions what you want to see in this forest, by the way? There's gonna be some monks and stuff though. That's the plan. What other stuff should we have? Should probably have... Oh, look there. First stage. Some trees at least. Should probably have some more. I should probably plant some more. I need a staircase going down here somewhere. I need to round up this one. So last thing I should do before ending this should be to round up this a little bit, I think. Because right now it ain't pretty. Do this first. Like that, and then on this side I'm just gonna align myself with this one, and I'm gonna take a look at the shape because I want it to go kinda I'm just gonna eat a little bit on the middle here. Something like that, and then something like this. And then the same on this side. At least approximately. And they kind of look like a There's a couple of holes in there though. Something like that. Cool. I'm just gonna sleep a little bit. So yeah, that was it for this session. What I did today, or in this session, is that I planted some more trees. So you can see it's we do have some conifer trees growing up now. This is stage 2, I guess. So next time they grow big, covering it a little bit more up. And yeah, added some more mushrooms. What I also did was started to build these stairways down on both sides. So also got stairway here, same style. Going to integrate it with some trails and stuff. Probably gonna have some more bushes or whatever here. Yeah, I did place some conifer trees on this side as well as rounded up this bridge a little bit. And the last thing I did was to preserve these two guys, fellas over here. They are a little bit dry, but anyways, we did catch them in some cages. And I planted a conifer tree here and a conifer tree over here. So when those grow up fully, I will see if I can put some chains up in the trees, mounting then the cages there. And down here, I'm gonna mount some spikes. For that I'm using, what's the name? Palisite thingies to make some spikes. But that's gonna be the next one. For now, thank you everyone who have been watching a little bit, and I wish you a nice day. Take care and bye bye.